AFTV Picks, the new exclusive free-to-play betting tool app for football fans everywhere. Every week, test your skills and knowledge against Robbie and the AFTV fans. Hi, and welcome along to AFTV Transfer Daily, the show that keeps you up to date with players that we linked with a January transfer move to Arsenal. It is Monday. It's match day today. Arsenal taking on Newcastle, and I am really looking forward to that game tonight. It's a must-win. After you see the results at the weekend, I'm not saying that these teams are in around us, but, you know, Man United, draw, Liverpool, Tottenham winning, you know, all your sort of rivals, even though at the moment they're miles ahead of us, winning. You don't want to go out with a loss or a draw tonight. You know what Newcastle are going to do. They're going to come and frustrate. But I'm confident tonight. Martinelli's fit. That's good news. Looks like Tierney's going to be available. Partey could be in there from the beginning. That's one thing I'm really looking forward to seeing. So, yeah, looking forward to the game tonight. Now, one person who definitely won't be figuring tonight, nobody will, after the game, be able to say, if we only had him, he could have created, is Mesut Ozil, because it is official. He has joined Fenerbahce. Yep, Mesut Ozil's gone. He's very happy. He said he's joining the team that he loves. Of course, he's Turkish descent, and he's, he said the other day, he goes, every German person of Turkish descent growing up in Germany had their favorite Turkish team, and his team was Fenerbahce. So he's joining them. There was a frenzy yesterday where, you know, over there in Turkey with, I heard, over 100,000 Fenerbahce fans tracking his plane, his private jet, as it came in from London to Turkey. But he landed with his family and he signed a deal with Fenerbahce. He put it on his Twitter as well. That's it. It's the end of an era. Mesut Ozil signing for Fenerbahce. And, that was it there on Fenerbahce's official site as well. And you know what? I wish him all the best. I really do. He's at the club for 7 years. The way it's ended has been not nice, with him literally not even playing, not playing this season. It's just ended horribly for me. But I'm going to remember the good times. I'm going to remember the good things he'd done and the fact that he was at this club for so long. And, well done to Mesut Ozil in securing your next step to a club that you really want to play for. That's important. And I hope that he does really well. And I'll be following Fenerbahce's results now. So Mesut Ozil has officially left. And that's going to save the Arsenal a lot of money. And hopefully, maybe not this January, but come the summer, we can start focusing on some of the targets that we really want and really start realigning our business. Our transfer business and wages we've paid out over the years has been an absolute mess. And getting rid of some of those real high earners, hopefully Arsenal really get themselves in order now and start running the club in a proper fashion. Now, what about Alexander Lacazette? It was really funny yesterday because there was a really funny sort of Instagram story that he posted out where there you see it there. It's him and Aubameyang and they're arguing and he put the caption, when you both want the number 10. Of course, the number 10 is vacant now. It's free because Mesut Ozil's left and both of those players have played in that number 10 position. Aubameyang saying, listen, bro, you can have the number 10, right? But what about the long-term future of Lacazette? Because he's getting linked at the moment with lots of different clubs and getting linked with a move away from Arsenal. Now, the reason why that is because his contract is running down. At the end of 2022, he will be a free agent. Now, we've heard Arsenal say many a times they are not going to let any player's contract run into the last year. This is one of the promises that they've made and have broken because, we see Balogun's one in the last year at the moment. Lacazette, year and a bit to go. At the end of the season, he'll only have 1 year left. He's 29 now. Now, Atletico Madrid, I think I spoke about this yesterday. They're interested in signing him. Even though I don't get that because they just signed Dembele from Lyon. But they're interested in signing him. And we're also hearing that Real Madrid are interested in signing him as a potential replacement for Benzema. They've sent Jovic back on loan. So what's going to happen with Lacazette at the end of the season? And do we give him a new contract? That's the other thing. I mean, he's hit a bit of form. You know, if you said to me tonight who starts, you know, because there's been a debate about who starts down the middle, it would be Lacazette for me. If anything, if anyone was to get benched tonight, it would be Aubameyang for me. So he's hit a bit of form with Arsenal. Do we extend his contract or do we cash in on him at the end of this season? It'd be really interesting to find out from you guys in the comments. But the Real Madrid joining Atletico Madrid in their links to Lacazette is going to be a very important player tonight. And if we didn't extend his contract, would that free up Balogun to become the player that replaces him? Or is Balogun ready yet? We don't know. Balogun, again, being linked with moves away. I told you that out of the 15 clubs that are apparently interested in him, there's 3 clubs in particular that are really, really interested. He still hasn't signed a new contract. And reading today that Mikel Arteta has been instructed by the board not to play him until he signs a new contract, which I guess is probably a wise thing to do. You know what I mean? But that's what he's been instructed. Do not play him until he signs a new deal. So let's see. You know, it's a lot of brinkmanship going on, but let's see how that's all going to turn out. I really do get the feeling he will be leaving this January, but I'm hoping that something can get sorted out. Now, if you'd have watched our show last night, me, Cecil, James, we were talking to Matty from the Magpie channel, and we asked him about this next guy, Freddie Woodman, who's been linked with a move to Arsenal. He's a goalkeeper. He's on loan at the moment at Swansea. He's only 23, but said to be really, really good. But at Newcastle, one of the areas of real strength is their goalkeeping position. They got Carl Darlow, they got Dubravka, and you know, he's had to go on loan just to get some game time, but he's been doing really well. Matty from the Magpie channel was bigging him up and saying, Robbie, this guy is the real deal. He's an excellent goalkeeper. He's just unlucky that there's 2 fantastic goalkeepers in front of him. And he was saying that he would be an excellent signing for Arsenal. So I think he even said that he'd heard a rumor that was it his dad or one of his family members is an Arsenal fan as well. So that helps. So could Arsenal move in for him? He sounds like if he did come in as a number 2, he would really, you know, test Leno. He would push Leno. But if he's does have a family member that's an Arsenal fan or it's his dad, that's great. That helps. So that means he'd love to come to Arsenal. And what Matty was saying as well, the lure of playing Europa League, you know, FA Cup for such a high-profile team would be very tempting to Freddie Woodman. So let's see how this one turns out. It's going to be really, really interesting if Arsenal do grab Woodman. Ivan Toney from Brentford continues to be linked today. I was just talking about Lacazette and I'm talking about Balogun. And if, say, Balogun went and Lacazette went, could Ivan Toney be the player to replace them? Arsenal said to be closely monitoring him. He's done very well at Brentford since he's replaced Ollie Watkins, which were some big shoes to fill. Watkins was excellent for Brentford last season. Ivan Toney previously at Peterborough, where he was raining goals every week, and he's been doing very well at Brentford as well. Contract till 2025, though. Won't be cheap to get done. English player. But Arsenal apparently monitoring him with a view to having a look more in the summer, not right now. But what about this next guy? Julian Draxler. How many years have we been talking about Julian Draxler? Well, he's continually being linked with Arsenal this transfer window. He's a free agent come the end of this season. His contract at PSG will be up. He's still only 27, even though we've been talking about this guy for years. Still only 27. And There's a lot of talk that he could leave this January. There's other talk that he might ride out his contract but announce the team he's going to join in March. Now, Arsenal have been in talks with his representatives. So could Arsenal be looking to possibly bring in Julian Draxler? Bayer Leverkusen also interested. Hertha Berlin. There's said to be a couple of other English clubs as well. But Arsenal have been in talks with him. He's definitely leaving. And he's either going to ride it out till the end of the season, or he'll announce where he's going in March, or he could move still in this January transfer window. PSG would love that for a small fee. But it's going to be interesting to see if Arsenal finally go back for Julian Draxler after all these years where we should have got him in the first place. How many players is that? Even Lacazette. We should have got him about 3 years before he actually came in. But that's Arsenal for you. So listen, looking forward to the game tonight. Big game. Big game, man. I really hope that we can get the job done. Looking forward to seeing Partey in there from the start. Partey, if Tierney's in from the start, I'm very confident I'm going 2-0. What do you guys think? But looking forward to it. Don't forget to check out all of the watch-alongs and the starting 11, the build-up later on. And don't forget AFTV Picks. You can still jump on that. You've still got time to enter. Chance to win yourself £1,000, free to enter. The link is in the description. Thanks for watching the show, and I'll be back tomorrow.